And I'm going to share a screen. Hi, everybody. Let me see. I can't see myself. There's Maya. So this time of year, oops, somebody's coming in. Sorry, let me admit somebody. This time of year is really, really a bittersweet. That means it's something good that makes us a little bit sad. And so it's even more so this year, because this is the time of year where we give lots of high fives and lots of hugs, and we're not able to do that. But we care so much about you that we want to celebrate you. These are our kindergarten extended day students. And here is an example of some of them. I have had the opportunity to watch these children grow, some of them since they were infants. And we'd like to recognize these children because they were the leaders of the classroom. They had special jobs. They took care of the classroom. They delivered messages and folders to the office. They actually had a big responsibility too. They were the role models for the younger children in the classroom. That's how Montessori works. These children, these kindergarten extended day children, make the classroom what it is. Through their kindness and their example, they teach these younger children. They helped with lessons. Some of them tied shoes and did a lot of zipping of coats. We've been amazed by their growth and their tenacity. You know what tenacity means? They don't give up. Their big work. I don't know how many times in the classroom we had so many rugs out, we couldn't even walk. And I am proud to say that these children are confident in who they are and what they can do. So I want to thank these children. Some of them will be in kindergarten next year in another school. Many of them will be in first grade, some at Montessori, some in other schools. Some will even remain with me because their birthdays fall in that funny spot. So I get to have them extra. Yay! But whoever gets to teach these children, these amazing children, they are so lucky. We are so proud of you. And I would like to introduce these children to you. So Miss Chris, I'm going to introduce each child and then you can unmute yourself and you can say something if you'd like. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. So these are our good friends who guided us. You can see some of the children. They took care of the classroom, greeted visitors, took things to the office, and there you can see them. Joey Urbanik. Joey is everybody's friend. He is a fantastic work partner. And you know, he is going to be a future superhero, maybe even in the Army. Miss Chris, do you have anything to say about Joey?
Well, I do. Actually, I could see him as an astronaut for as much as he loves space and exploring. And I'm going to miss his beautiful lunches that he enjoys. Not sure how much he actually ate most of it, but he was quite the lunch bunch participant. So yeah, I'm going to miss Joey. He's going to be a great friend in the next year, making new friends, and I will see him soon.
All right, Joey Urbanik. Sabrina Holtgren. Now, Sabrina doesn't walk. She is a dancer.
Yeah.
A thinker, and if it's beautiful, Sabrina loves it. Sabrina doesn't walk through space. Sabrina glides, or twirls. And we are so happy that Sabrina is going to be my right-hand gal next year, because she's been in with us all day, and she is going to help the younger children. And I am so excited about that, Sabrina. Do you have anything, Miss Chris?
I do. My goodness, I'm so excited. Her smiles are always so wonderful to be greeted with in the mornings. Her thoughtfulness in helping her friends, and I just love her conversations, especially with the lunches, even on Zoom. She just has a lot of things that she wants to say, and I love listening. So, and watching her grow. So, looking forward to seeing Sabrina in our classroom next year.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Aiden Ahmad. Aiden, I've known Aiden since he was an infant. Remember when he was in Mrs. Rinaldi's class?
Oh, wow.
Now, Aiden is an artist, truly an artist. Aiden would turn his pages over just so he could keep drawing. He is a friend. I think everybody he meets becomes his friend, and you may not know this about Aiden, but he is an expert on basketball. He can tell you how many points and what the score will be, if they have a free throw or what is it, outside of the key, a three-pointer. Mm-hmm. So he is our basketball expert. Miss Chris?
I think he's going to be a sports statistician. He just, is great with numbers. I always love talking to Aiden about sports, be it basketball, baseball, watching him shoot hoops. And but besides the sports aspect of what he loves, also the books that he created. He was always keeping me busy putting books together, and they just weren't the normal way of putting a book together. It was always a different way. He would come up with a different way of attaching pages. So he will do well in life exploring.
Addison Kritzberger. Addie. I don't know if without Addie, I don't know who's going to remind me that I need a haircut or notice when I get something new. Addie is so thoughtful. She is patient. She is patient with the younger children. She is patient with me. She is a fashionista. And this girl, when I say tenacious, she never gives up. Chris?
Oh, Miss Addison. I enjoy her in the mornings. My goodness, I can always depend on her to ask me, what is the snack today, Miss Chris? And I'd always, have to come up with something. Geez, is it something new? Can I add anything? But she's always helpful with the snacks, the laundry, putting things away over in the snack area. And fashionista, you are right. She loved seeing if there was any new bling that I was wearing, or it was a wonderful time having Addison in the classroom and saying hello to her at her front door with her goodies and dancing to Elsa was a lot of fun. Good memory.
Okay, who else do we have here? Heidi. Now, Heidi, this was her first year in Montessori, and you wouldn't know it because Heidi did 2 years of work in 1 year, I think. She is so diligent. That's what I would say about Heidi. When she starts something, Heidi finishes it. She's very friendly to everyone. The little ones really, really loved Heidi's patience. She is an awesome artist, as you can see, and a pretty great crafter. Miss Chris?
Yeah, Heidi. I've enjoyed Heidi this year. She's helped out making the snacks with me and just wanting to help with the little ones and showing them, guiding them through the classroom. She's just soft-spoken with always a sweet smile. and helping the children out in the hallway, getting dressed for outside. So yeah, it was a great surprise having her in the classroom this year. I've enjoyed her.
Absolutely. Jack Steinberg. Now, Jack, I feel like I've known you forever too. Jack has a lot of friends. Jack loves his friends. He's kind of, I didn't know if I should say he was a comedian or he's the great compromiser. He loves to kind of see if we can get around an idea. Could we do it differently? And you may not know this about Jack. He loves all animals, stuffed or otherwise. But when it comes to reptiles, he's pretty much an expert. Miss Chris?
Oh yeah, he's always the one that gets me with the reptiles. If he's going to pick out a book, it's got to have some kind of like snake on it. And yeah, that's one of my favorites. I'm sure he enjoyed yesterday's visit from the Akron Zoo. And yeah, we've come a long way, Jack, and you've got the confidence behind you. And I've really enjoyed talking with you over the past couple of years, and even through the summer camps. You got a lot of creativity to work with. So it was nice having you in this classroom.
You've grown up a lot, Jack.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Julia was new to Montessori this year. And Julia is a great cook. And she even continued cooking while working from home. She's also a fabulous puppy trainer. Mabel is such a good pup. And she's a loyal friend. Like loyal with a capital L, because Julia really looks out for her friends. She makes sure everybody's okay. She loves to be with them, but she's also learned to be able to be with everybody. Mm-hmm. She's really grown and matured into a great cook and a fabulous reader. Ms. Chris?
And Julia, having you participate in these Zoom lunches these past couple months has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed having you at the lunch table, and you're always showing me your creativity and sharing your puppy Mabel with me. It's been just a wonderful experience getting to know you even more over the past couple months. So I just wish you luck with that whale that you're making and the fort in your backyard. And hopefully we will see you back at the school hanging around, and have a good year the next year.
Henry Monda. I think these were the perfect pictures of Henry, because Henry is a lover of animals, a defender of nature, and an excellent brother. So Henry knows a lot about animals. He wants them all to be treated fairly and to keep a really healthy environment so they are cared for. And you'll see too in this picture, the Henry on the right-hand side is reading about a mother fox, a red fox from the United States. Miss Chris? Well, and I should say, Henry grew up to be our peacemaker. He really wants to make sure the world is a fair place, not just for animals, but for human beings too.
And that's exactly what I was going to say too. Such a peacemaker with his friends, and even just with everybody in the school, and the confidence that Henry shows in his work. I have enjoyed Henry for the past couple years. It's so awesome that he has a younger brother, George, and an older sister, Eloise, that makes such a nice family, and to enjoy your hikes and enjoy life with. I can see you doing a lot of good things with your love for animals.
Mm-hmm. Who is next? Elizabeth Held. So Elizabeth she's sort of the assistant to the assistant, is how we would give her that superlative. She is a really great reader. And because of that, she helped everybody. If you came to a word you didn't know, you could ask Miss Chris or myself, or you could ask Elizabeth. And what Elizabeth was really, really great about is she is a really responsible citizen. She's a responsible citizen. That means she made sure that things were fair and clean and kind of took care of a little bit of everything. Hi, Addie. I'm glad you were able to make it. We'll do your page again so you can see it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Miss Chris, do you have anything to say about Elizabeth?
Oh, Elizabeth, what are we going to do without you? If I didn't know where anything, or if I didn't know where to put the item back, then I'd go to Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth, where does this go? Yes, a responsible citizen, helper, and reader. She was all of that, and it was fun watching her grow up in the classroom and becoming her own person.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Thanayan. So Thanayan, this was his first year in Montessori and his first year in the United States and his first year speaking English. And he was a speedster, a friend, and a math expert. He had one speed, and it was fast, and it was really fun to watch him on the playground. And you'll notice in most photographs, it was very hard to find a picture of Thanayan when he was alone, because he was always with his friends. He really loved the other children. He learned to speak in English. He learned to read in English, and math. He helped everybody with math. He really, really got it. That was his way of giving back to peers.
Yeah, Thanayan was just fun to be around. At lunch, he didn't mind what he was eating, who he was sitting with. He just enjoyed everybody, and I enjoyed. He always wanted me to sit with him, and that was fun to listen to him explain that he had the same kind of apple that I did. And he just was amazing through the year, watching and listening to his English and the math, and he just loves his siblings, loves his friends, but his siblings are really important to him.
Excellent. Let's see, who do we have here? Oh, Maya. So Maya, she's an artist, always making something beautiful. She is an ecologist. That means she's very concerned about the environment and recycling, not creating waste. Whenever something's coming up about how to better protect the environment, she's the one to go to. She taught me about straws when she was 4, why I shouldn't have straws anymore. And Maya, since I have known her since she was an infant, and she's been in the classroom since she was 2.5, over the years, she has really become my right-hand gal. So if I needed something, I would just say, hey, Maya, could you help me with this or help me with that? And we both share our love of art. So Maya is sort of my right-hand gal.
Yeah, Maya, I'll tell you what, you're my dancing buddy here. I have a great memory of you and your sisters dancing on your front porch to the Frozen music, and we just had a great time. And even in the classroom during lunch, you were my DJ, always picking out some fun music. And it was really fun to hear you say, let's hear some, that Queen music. So that just made me smile. Always helpful and always seemed to be hungry.
She's growing, Miss Fish.
Yeah.
She's growing.
She sure is.
All right, let's see, who do we have? Matthew Held.
Ah.
So Matthew, is very generous and compassionate and a friend to all. So if Matthew was given an opportunity to do something first, he'd say, "Oh, it's okay. I went first before. It's not important to me. Let someone else go first." He was the organizer at recess. He would have children from our class and other classes all lined up, and Matthew would find a way to make it fair so that everybody had their role, everybody got along, and other children knew they could rely on Matthew and his kindness.
And
Chris?
what I saw through the couple years that I've known Matthew, his imagination has grown, his curiosity with how to make things, how to put things together, and considerate when he's trying things out, because he likes to share that with his friends, always wanting to include people, and especially when we have our little ones joining in, he was ready to take them under his wing to show them around. So he was very helpful in the classroom.
It's like an ambassador, wasn't he, Miss Chris, when people would visit?
Oh, yeah.
So, let me see. So I am going to go back to my friend Addison. Wait.
There's Addison.
There's Addie. There's my Addie. Hi, Addison. This is a picture of you, and what we had to say about you is you are thoughtful. Wouldn't you think of other people because of your big heart? You're patient, and you are a fashionista who never gives up. So when we started these Zoom meetings, it was hard for children, but I would wear jewelry when I would meet up with Addie. So Addie, I'm so glad you made it back so that we could show your picture. So I'm going to go ahead really fast, so no one worry, this is going to be crazy. So congratulations. We had a great year. I am proud of you. I'm going to miss you. I think you are amazing. I have more love for you than you can imagine. But what I'd like to do is for us to sing together, Make New Friends. I'll sing it first, you sing it after me. I'm going to unmute us, and it's going to sound crazy, but because it's a time delay, but I think it's important. Make new friends. Your turn.
Make new friends.
But keep the old. Your turn.
Keep the old.
One is silver.
One is silver.
And the other's gold.
And the other gold.
Let's put that together. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver, the other's gold. The next part is a circle is round. A circle is round. Let me hear.
Circle is round.
But has no end. Your turn.
Has no end.
That's how long I want to be your friend. Your turn.
That's how long I want to be your friend.
Let's put it all together and sing together. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. I am so proud of all of you. Anybody want to say anything? We can take turns for a moment. Anybody?
Bye.
Maya, what would you like to say, Maya?
I just want to say you guys were great friends.
Oh, Maya, that's nice to say.
Say it out loud. Unmute and say, I'm going to miss you and Mrs. Chris, and we'll see you at school next fall. It's up to you.
You want to say
Anybody else? Jack, you have something to say?
I can tell you a lot about reptiles now.
Not now. Jack, not now, buddy. Later.
Maybe at wave out, I'll tell
Maybe
you.
at wave out. Right. Addie, what do you want to say, honey?
I wanted to say that Elizabeth was a really good friend.
She was a good friend. Absolutely. Anybody else? Cass, you have something to say?
Thank you, Miss Grace. Thank you, Miss Blatnik.
Oh, you are so welcome.
You're welcome. Too.
Bye, buddy. Excellent.
Bye.
Maybe see
Matthew,
you at
did
lunch.
you want to say
Bye.
something? No. Elizabeth, would you like to say something?
And I hope everyone has fun.
I hope everyone has fun too. That's
Yep.
nice. Joey, do you have anything to say? Or are you just stretching, buddy?
I'm just gonna say.
Nothing? What about you, Aiden? Anything you want to say?
No, I do not love
Oh, I know. Wait, I can't hear you, Aiden. Hold on. You have to say it loud if you have something to say. Yeah. Okay, Julia has her hand raised. Is it Julia?
So we're gonna miss you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute everybody but Julia so I can hear her because she has a little voice. Okay. Okay, Julia, tell us.
I hope you have a good summer.
I hope you do too. I hope I see you. I'm moving my mom who doesn't live too far from you. That's what I do after I Zoom. I hope to see you this summer in Macedonia.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anybody else? All right, let's give a big wave, a big love, a big hug, and I can't wait till I see you all again. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love to all.